Well, now we're doing Control, Episode 1. And I have played and beat this game, and this game is so much fun. It is set in the Alan Wake universe. I've never played Alan Wake. I don't know anything about Alan Wake. But this game itself is set in that universe. And overall, the game was extremely fun. A little frustrating, but extremely fun. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start it from the beginning, play through again, and let everybody enjoy it, because this is a very, very fun game to play. So, let's go ahead and start. Yes, it's okay. It can get a little frustrating, but it's a lot of fun. So let's watch the cutscenes. Standing still is not advisable. Yeah, I know.
This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie.
Shawshank Redemption.
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Hello? Anyone here?
Okay, for those of you who have not heard of this game or not seen this game, if you know anything about the SCP Foundation, this is very similar to it. It's not a horror game. It has horror aspects to it a little bit, but in the sense that this is like we walked into the SCP Foundation, and it is very fun. Because, like, correspondence, here you go, write this. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder for prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. I still don't understand where the number 2 pencil is there, but okay. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept. Rubber ducky, ketchup bottles. The rubber ducky actually does play a part later. All material under borough investigation is to be brought in through the private entrance. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. I'm very curious why number 2 pencils are not there. And I love how it says anything smart. Does that mean the scientists aren't supposed to be there? Okay, let's go. So this is not good. Okay, as you see, internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. This is not good. We walked into something bad. Okay, what's over here? Oop.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
Now, for those of you not wondering why she's not, her mouth isn't moving, it's in her head. She's talking in her head. Okay. As you see, as like the SCP Foundation, certain parts of it are blocked out. So, it makes it a lot of fun. Okay. Says it renders. That's one of the doctors. He's like the main dude we're kind of following. That dude is awesome. That is the janitor. And there's the director. Says it renders in. There we go. Now, what's over here? Oh, restrooms. Anything good? Nope. Okay, on we go.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Okay, we got anything over here? Yep, some security orders. See, a shark in his, although secure, permission to follow in his basic protocol. Shoot to kill. Good luck. I want to know what was going on there.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book. The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
The game has some beautiful scenery in it.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Word or phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood loss, apologies, sorry. I want to know about Alaska. Why is Alaska on there?
Shit.
Well, that's not good.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
That's part of the reason I like this game so much too, is because it mixes live action with the game.
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Well, let's see. Let's wipe the blood spray. Oh, yeah, it's not good.
What is that? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Arranged hotline.
The hot button, says the dead man. Okay.
There you go. Health boost mod, which is nice and handy. Got the service weapon, which is nice.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an invisible makes it hunt over and over.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Let me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
You're the new director. How do they know I'm the new director already?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. It's
Language.
I can't even. Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Well, that didn't work.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. A few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Alright.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
This way.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Don't have the clearance yet. The fun thing too about this is, it's no joke, when you get in a fight, they hurt. You've got these powers and stuff, but you are not an OP character like you see in some other games like this. Oh. Oh, we're going there yet. 10 later.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
That way. That's a grenade. That was an accident. Oh, he got an energy shield. See what I mean now? Just a few shots and he almost took away all my health.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. Oh, okay. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Okay. What the? Oh, that's right. I forgot.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
That didn't work. Ow. Oh, dude. Oh, that's right, I have to go back. Let's get across. Crouch. Go, 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 go.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. Their pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Yes.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
Okay.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Oh! Who shot at me? Oh. No way. I'll go this way. I think. Yep. This way. Body.
Maybe there's a key nearby.
Alright, we got clearance level 1.
You're listening to America Overnight.
We'll listen to that later, because there's a fight right on the other side of this door. fly now. Away.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
The U.S. Embassy in Havana is caused by...
The hiss got him. The hotline can't be far now.
Put that in because that's headshot damage. Okay. Those guys are not fun. Now always remember, when you come up to these, if you ever play this game yourself, rules of 3, as it says right here.
The light switch cord.
It says rules of 3. So, one, see, notice, light switch. The law of 3 applies. 1, 2, 3.
Have we been here before? No.
Same with down here.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road.
2.
Run under the radar.
3.
This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Okay, those things right there, you can't kill. I have tried. I have literally tried to kill them. In any way imaginable. have no idea what they are, but they are not friendly.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Come in here now because we have the level 1 clearance. That way.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it.
I got the hotline. I could make out what Trench is saying.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He is gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Oh boy. Folks, I need a quick second. While I'm gone, I'm going to play this one recording for you, which is this right here.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspicionCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below him. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
Oh, there you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Alrighty, folks, sorry about the delay. I am back. Let's go ahead and get down to...
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming? A lot of these
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Okay, abilities. Health first.
Here?
Okay.
We don't have the proper facilities.
Maybe we can bring an observation unit from the containment sector. I'll put in a request with Pilot.
Time to burn. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Yeah, it's not at all unsettling just seeing dudes hanging like that. Come on. Alrighty. Ow! Ooh. You know what I mean, though? This game's not a joke. When it wants to mess you up, it will mess you up. I wasn't even close enough for that to affect me. Apparently I was.
What's down that way?
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. I'm not perkele suoraan that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside. He's starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis is gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it over. Burn it into a rain. Not...
Wrong button.
Oh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here?
I don't know how, but I screwed that up. Jump up. Did it again. There we go.
A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Ah, screw that up. I'll try again. Yes. Up. There we go. Cold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Wonderful. There we go.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
doing, cat? Alrighty. That's the janitor's office. Okay, we just came from there. Where are we headed? We've done the janitor's office. Okay, where do we need to go?
It's time for a coffee break.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Alright, we got a control point.
Man! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure. Ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden. Ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating. My crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. So what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. He smelled like a barman. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? That's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Okay, let's go up. Okay, map here. Coolant pumps, energy converters, coolant pumps. Where is... Wrong one. Where is that other mission for burning the garbage? Maintenance sector. This is maintenance sector, so we'll go this way. Oh, great. elevator. That's not where I want to go. There we go. Energy converters. Okay, now we can't go in there because of that stuff. That will kill me.
It's right up. You need to fix it before the old twig bats inside the society.
Did it again. I always do that. I'm so used to other games, it's like, hey, press start, you can you go to the menu. Something oddly satisfying about standing there holding the gun like that and just shooting at me.
Power fixed. Now let's fix that pump and run.
No! I need to go to the control room. Okay, back here. Okay, cool. Now we need to go to the other side. Central maintenance. Rock processing. Sector elevator. Okay, that's not where I want to go. Okay, there's the coolant pumps. That's where we need to go. Oh, I hate those guys. As you see, they blow up. Ooh. Yeah, I hate them things. Okay. Ooh, furnace chamber and the power pumps are this way. No! Ow! Coolant pumps are that way, but we want to go to the furnace first. So, that way. We'll do this job for Ahti.
By which, did Ahti mean barrels full of hazardous biological materials? Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal. If that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
Oh, excuse me.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Paranormal Technology.
I'm pretty sure we're violating a few regulations by doing it this way. One more. There's a mod or something down there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, back to control pumps.
together a little longer.
Right there. And here comes the fight. Oh.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the history.
Like, what kind of clog is this? These people are clogging it that much.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
People need to do something. They need to fix their diet a little bit. Ooh.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Ooh. Expect them to come around there and see that. Where's this last one at? I can't remember. wrong spot for this. I can't remember.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Okay, there we go. Oh, that's something big. Yep, it's a juggernaut. He got that. There we go. Give me that health. Finally got him.
Blockages in pipe C through F. When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here. You can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
Okay. Go back to control room. Elevator. Central maintenance NSC control room. Oh, I might have to do the elevator. Yep. Take a chair. Okay. Now it's time.
To protect them. Forces contain the lockdown. Only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do. That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it...
Okay, I got 5 ability spells, so I want to unlock that. That.
It's time I told Emily why I'm here.
Okay, upgrade to grip. I need one more house memory. Ooh, I can make that. I'll make that. Because that'll be a nice little backup weapon to have.
I'll risk it. You two should... get...
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily. Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
I heard the hiss attack the power plant.
But the picture's changed yet. Yep, it has. See, now it's got me in a suit. Before that was Trench. Now it's me. The house is changing and making me put me in the pictures of the director. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I am going to call this game first episode done. Overall, I absolutely love this game. Definitely something you want to give a try yourself. It is a fun game to play. And if you like the SCP Foundation, those creepypastas, you'll love this game. So until next time, folks, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one.